and today this is my reflection upon the ISTE standards, proficiency and classroom implementation. As an educator, my journey is to enhance the learning experience of students and led me to explore the ISTE standards, the International Society for Technology in Education. These standards have become a guiding compass for integrating technology effectively in my classroom. Today, I want to reflect how I've embraced these standards and transformed my teaching approach. The first standard that deeply resonated with me was empowered learner. It emphasizes enabling students to take charge of their learning using technology. To implement this, I incorporated digital portfolios where students curate and reflect upon their work. This has not only nurtured their digital literacy, but also encouraged their self-assessment and goal setting. I've done this through an app called Class Dojo. It's not an app that we use within the school. However, it's something as a teacher that I have implemented for my students. So everybody has a login and they can we can take photos of the work that they've done in class. They can write comments, likes, dislikes. They can change their characters. And this creates a digital portfolio. So when they go home, they can tell their parents what they've learned and they can review, because we also put some of the songs on there that we use, and we send home the videos which we might have used in class. The next standard, the collaborative designer. It's a game changer. By promoting collaborative projects through online platforms, I've witnessed students honing in essential teamwork and communication skills through virtual collaborations. They've learned how to appreciate diverse perspectives and adapt to new challenges, skills that are crucial in the digital age. So last year we were in lockdown due to COVID-19. The way that we've used the collaborative designer within the school is we had online classes and we used online games. The kids could even make their own games. They work together as a team to earn points, and the way they earn points is obviously by answering questions in English and by trying their best to not speak Chinese within the class and to get them to get all the topic down within the lesson. The next standard is digital citizen. Now, this is something that I integrated organically. I guided my students on the responsibility and the behavior of emphasizing the ethical use of information and their digital footprint. We've delved into the discussions about cyberbullying, privacy, and a broader impact of technology on society. It was rewarding to witness them growing into responsible digital citizens. The way that we've done this within my classes, we used a language arts lesson, and within Teach Now, we've made some infographic posters about digital citizenship. So I brought these into my classroom and I asked the students, what do you think about digital citizenship? What is it that makes you a citizen? What makes things digital? How do you put them together, and how do you find out the truth within the digital age? What is actually the things that they're researching, and how can they find the evidence to support it? This was a very rewarding topic for me, as the children actually understand a lot more about citizenship than I actually thought they would. As we ventured into coding and robotics, the computational thinker standard came into life. Students tackled problems systematically, breaking them down into manageable steps. They grasped the essence of algorithms, leading and improved critical thinking and logical reasoning skills. It was inspiring to observe their confidence grow as they conquered complex challenges. Now, this is something that we actually do within our school. It's like a Lego robotics course. This course teaches the children how to use coding. How can they code the Lego to do the things that they want? So the way that they did this is they worked in groups together and they tried to find out the problems that they had. For example, why was the arm not moving on their robot? Why couldn't they get the door to open on their house? The way that they conquered and tackled these problems effectively was actually by working as a team. This is something that within the English classroom, we do work together to do. However, once you found the answer, you found it straight away. When we were doing the Lego robotics class, this is something that took trial and error for them, actually. They did find it difficult to find the method of how to make these things work. However, within their groups, they managed to solve the issues that they were having. The next is the Creative Communicator Standard, offered a plethora of opportunities to foster creativity. By integrating multimedia tools, students express their ideas through videos, podcasts, interactive presentations. Witnessing innovation flourish was a testament to how technology can amplify the voice and making learning engaging. So this is something that my company actually has been working very hard on within the past maybe 2 to 3 years. We have a program called International Achievers. This program is supposed to get you from high school level into the I'm going to study for university, international university, and therefore they need to engage in public speaking. They need to engage in knowing how to make projects, how to digitalize their thoughts and ideas. So within this International Achievers Program, we have what we call a Genius Project. Within this Genius Project, what the students can do, they can create whatever they want in a digital format. However, they have to have one topic together. So one topic that my children chose was how to make bubble milk tea. So they made a vlog where they went around lots of bubble tea shops. They tried and tested all the different types, what the amount of sugar that they would need, the type of milk that they might have been using within the shops. They were asking and answering questions, making surveys within this vlog. And then in the second part of the video, they actually made a conclusion how to make the best bubble milk tea. They basically made their own recipe, and they made like a cooking TV show, which was the final part of their project. The one thing that they did all have to do was they all had to speak within the video. They all had to use their skills, they had to use their strengths and their weaknesses as a group. So for example, if someone was really good at formatting videos, or if someone was really good at editing, then they could use the tools that we provide by the school, and they can use their strengths and weaknesses. However, finally, the Global Collaborator Standard, it broadened our horizon. The technology allowed my students to connect with peers from across the world, sharing their projects and insights by using video conferencing and online platforms. They transcended geographical boundaries, learning about cultures and perspectives beyond their textbooks. Now, for my class, it was quite difficult at the time when we did this for them to be able to speak to other students. However, that would be the next step that I would take. So I encouraged my family to do a one-to-one meeting with my class and my family. So the students, they prepared questions for my family, and my family could answer the questions and also reflect the differences between Taiwan and England. Another thing that I forgot to mention that we do within the International Achievers unit within my school is actually we prepare them for an international university online interview. So this is where they have to talk about their goals for their future, what they want to achieve while they're at the university that they want to go to. They need to provide confidence. They need to be able to speak towards a camera without getting too much interaction back, and also they need to be able to respond to questions with answers that are confident and within reason and logical. So this is something that we do prepare. Realize that technology is not just a tool, but it's a catalyst for transformation. It's empowered my students to be proactive learners, creative thinkers, and responsible citizens for digital realm. These standards have evolved my classroom into a dynamic hub of exploration and growth. Within even some of my youngest classes, we have iPads within the classroom now where the children, safeguarded, are able to access the apps which we have downloaded for them. They can access these apps and play informational educational games. Therefore, each student can be on an individual task, and it gives the time for the teacher to be able to even do some independent study with some students that struggle. Now, embracing the ISTE standards, my students and I have embarked on a journey of discovery, growth, and meaningful learning. As I continue to refine my teaching practices, I am reminded that technology is wielded with purpose and intent and has the power to revolutionize education and prepare students for the future. With this being said, as a teacher, as a facilitator, you do need to keep in mind that the technology that we're using, we need to be using it responsible, and we need to be using it within a responsible way. So whether that means if we are embarking on an independent learning project that the children want, we need to know what our learning goals are. So are they independently working on this? Okay. What is it that the teacher is facilitating? What is the teacher going to teach after, for example, a video has been shown? What is it that teachers can add to the technology? Because the technology is not going to do it for the teacher. There's always ways that we can add to the information, giving the children that extra information that they need to become the citizens of the future. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.